Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie and Me, our camping vlog, season 6, would you believe, for 2023. Thank you for your support right up to now and for your continued support. I'm out in the storage unit and just checking the antifreeze, the coolant and the oil in the BeeBaw. I'm going to bring it for a run. Project number 3 is over there. More about that during the year. It's put on hold for the moment. And the HYMER is outside ticking over. I've got the heating on. I'm going to bring it home, make the beds, do a little bit of shopping and fill it up. Today is Monday, I think it's January 2nd. Myself and Charlie are going to head away on Wednesday, so I want to bring that home, hoover it out, clean it out. And yeah, we're going to head off for our first camping trip to kick off season 6 of Charlie and Me, our camping vlog. So we'll run the titles. Next time I talk to you, I'll be sitting in that with Charlie, ready to roll on Wednesday. Hi everybody, welcome back to Charlie and Me, our camping vlog, season 6, 2023. Season 6. It's hard to believe. It's January, I think today, well, I'll just check what date it is. It's January, Thursday the 5th of January. I was hoping to head away yesterday, but life just got in the way. So at the beginning of this video, I did say Wednesday, but it didn't happen. And it's absolutely bucketing out of the heavens right now. The things Charlie and me do for you. Charlie is still wrapped up nice and warm inside the house. I've just brought out all the camera gear, the laptop. I've just put all the food in, dressed the beds. Everything is ready. Water tank is full. Gas is working. I have a new air conditioning unit that we got fitted there over the Christmas period. It's also a heater. I'm looking forward to trying that out, especially in the heat. We're going to a place called Lowtown. I was in Lowtown years ago, long before Charlie and Me and the Camping Crew podcast. And I was there because I think I was at an event and I just parked down by the canal. And at the time there was building work going on, which now turns out to be Waterways Ireland. There's toilets, there's showers, there's power. It's not like Portumna. As far as I know, Lowtown is not, the facilities are not for motorhomes. They're there for the people who have the canal barges. However, motorhomes have used it. Actually, over the Christmas, our fantastic family, Oliver and Lisa, were there. Again, I think it was for a family event. And that's what reminded me. So I want to give the van a run. I want to get away for a night. Deirdre wants some girl time, catching up on all the Desperate Housewives on TV. So myself and Charlie are heading to Lowtown in County Kildare. According to the map, it's a little over an hour from here, although in this weather, it'll probably be about an hour and a half. I just want to go in and I want to get some DVDs. For some reason, The Commitments is on my mind, so I'm going to get the DVD, The Commitments, so I have that to watch tonight, even though we do have Netflix and stuff. First bit of road footage for 2023. I'm not going to have as much road footage for 2023 because you know what the housing estate looks like. You know what the basic roads around Carriganshire look like. So it'll probably be a bit of the motorway and then mainly as we make our way in towards the canal basin dock area, so you can see the width of the roads, especially if you're driving a bigger rig or a smaller rig. That's basically going to be it. So possibly only about a minute of road footage. So there's none of this skip here to miss the road footage. Just stick with us and watch the road footage. I go in, get Charlie a couple of DVDs, and we'll hit the road and we'll head to Lowtown in County Kildare. So we've made it to Lowtown, it's in County Kildare. This is not an official air. Now it's on the park for nights and it's a Waterways Ireland. There's canal boats. I can't show you now because it's bucketing out of the heavens. But if it clears off later on, it's 20 to 4 now. If it clears off before it gets dark, we'll go for a short walk. But if not, I'll show you in the morning and I will let you know how we slept last night. There's a VW parked in front of me. I'm parked parallel to, I don't know if you'll see out the window, but I'm parked parallel to the barges, and there's a VW parked in front of me. There's a Mercedes motorhome behind me and another one just pulled in behind that one. And then there's a van parked over in a car park right beside the toilets, but it looks like it's parked here all the time. I'm not sure. So the plan is, we've got some digestive biscuits. I've got a dog there sitting waiting to get to the digestive biscuits. So we're going to have a cup of tea and a few biscuits. We'll do a little bit of video editing. I'll have a chat with you again before we go to bed, and then to finish off the video I'll tell you how we got on sleeping here last night. And in between all going to bed and sleeping, if the weather clears up, we'll just give you a quick look outside the door, because literally it's about 20 canal boats on this side, 5 or 6 on that side. There's a 1980s VW campervan parked over there. There is no power. That VW has the last power, so we won't be plugging in. But the power is here for the boats, to be honest. But still, if the boats aren't using them, I'm sure you're allowed to use them. Waterways Ireland will have the details of where we are. It's called Lowtown, although it's a fair bit from the village of Lowtown. I thought I was here before. I remember there was a pub there and they were building, it must have been 20 years ago, so I don't know if it's the same place. Anyway, I have a hungry dog, I have a load of biscuits buttered, I have a cup of tea ready to go. My first cup of tea of 2023. I'm not a big tea drinker, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. You okay? Will we put you on camera? You okay? I might have mentioned that Deirdre got me a new camera for Christmas, because if you remember the tail end of last year I kept saying I'm getting a new camera for Christmas. Well, she actually bought me one for my birthday. I don't want to bring it out because it's after been raining, so I'm back on the old camera. I'm hoping there's no wind noise. Let me just turn the camera around if it turns. So here's where we are. We're parked up there. It's Waterways Ireland. There's a boat on the far side of the canal called Sundog, beautiful name, and he's got his engines running at the moment. A lot of people live on these canal boats. There are more up that way under the bridge. We can get to there by going back out onto the road and crossing over the road. There's a camper van there. Apologies for the wind noise on this camera. There actually seems to be a houseboat up there. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. No. And here are the Waterways Ireland toilets and showers. There's a couple of boats for sale here, by the way. So this is normally a bin pit. If you have your Waterways Ireland card, that shower is out of order. That one is lighting up, so it must be okay. That one is lighting up, and that one is out of order. So half of them are out of order. There is nowhere for you to dump your black water here. There is for the boats, but I don't think there is for camper vans because it's not a legal really air. I don't think Waterways Ireland frown on camper vans using their facilities. Now I will tell you that all the power points are gone with all of the boats. Now I didn't come down this far to see what the story was. As I say, we're parked back up there. There's a village about a 10-minute drive from here, has everything from a Texaco petrol station with a fantastic shop. There's a Chippers, hairdressers, there's another grocery store, and it's about a 10-minute drive from here. You can make your way down there if you wish before you get down here, because obviously there's nothing down here but the boats. See, it didn't turn that way, that's why I wanted a new camera. There we go. There's some very nice boats down here. There's a few people working on the boats down here. It's a very nice area. It's somewhere where you would just come to stop for a night. If you just wanted to get out of the house for an evening, this is a nice place to come. Just remember, pick up after your dogs if you're bringing your dogs. There are bins. Well, actually, not bins, but on the way, On some of the poles there are plastic bags tied to the poles, looks like by the residents. So maybe you could pick up after you there. So these are the poles. As I say, the power is mainly for boats, but you get a water tap. Oh, these ones have no power, so it's only the ones up the other end have power. There's no power down this far. But some lovely boats. Absolute beautiful boats. Come on, Charlie. So, anyway, that's where we are. Lowtown. Waterways Ireland facilities, and I'll tell you how we get on in the morning, tell you how we slept last night. As I say, there is a big boat over there with his engines running at the moment, but I'm assuming he's just charging up his batteries. But there are some beautiful boats along here. This is the type of bag that I was telling you. They're down along the canal, not just here where the boats are, but as you make your way down the canal. When we were driving down, there were loads of green bags like that, just tied to posts along the way. This is one of the best looking boats that's along here, called the River Dancer. It's absolutely beautiful, and that's where we're parked for the evening. So last night we watched TV till about man is still up in bed. We watched TV till about must have been 10:30, and then we hit the sack. About 11:30, one or two boy racers came up. About 2:00, the chap in front of us left in the van, but there's a car in front of him, and guys seemed to be sleeping in it, but there was no malice or menace out of them whatsoever, but they were revving their engine trying to keep the heating going. But I noticed when we were out, it's 8:00 now, we were out just after 7 to let Charlie out for a whiz, and the windows are all condensation, so they obviously slept there last night. Now it's called Lowtown, but if you put Lowtown into your Google Maps, it'll bring you to the village of Lowtown, where this is actually Robertstown. You go through Robertstown excuse me, and that's where the Waterways Ireland facilities are. Now remember, there's power here. The power is for the boats. There was only 2 power points left when we got here. The VW got one, and the Mercedes behind me got one. And then the boats down the end, they just have water taps. They don't have power. So there's about, I'm going to say 12, maybe 16 power points, but they are practically all taken over by boats. There are a few people living on the boats here, and then some of them are like motorhomes. They use them for whatever, and there's a few boats being worked on. There's no bins, with the exception of, I showed you earlier on, the residents or the council seem to put out green bags for you to dump your rubbish into. And then there are the facilities, 2 of which are not open, 2 showers, 2 toilets, and 1 shower, 1 toilet is not open. And there's water taps on all of the electrical points. Now, things to do around here. When we got here yesterday, we saw a mum, dad and 2 kids paddleboarding down the canal. So maybe if you're into paddleboarding, there's that. There's walks. People walked past us here all night last night up to about 9:00, so you can just walk down the canal. There's walks on both sides of the canal. If you go on the far side of the canal and walk past us, you can dag left because there's a bridge there, and there's actually houseboats down there, but that seems to be a bit of a walk. So walking, cycling, I'm not too sure of. The town is a 10-minute drive from here, so stock up. We had a good night here last night. It's a pity about the weather. I'd say during the summer, this place is a buzz. It's probably going to be pretty busy. It's no Port Tumna, and it's not meant to be because that's run by the County Council in association with Waterways Ireland. But if you're in the Kildare region and you just want to get away for the night, this Robertstown is the place to come. We had a good night here. The rain has stopped. We've just had a bit of breakfast. As I say, it's only 8:10. There's 2 cyclists gone past now at 8:10. Bit of jogging. Right, we're going to finish up. I don't know if you'll see our man, but there he is. He's that brown thing there. He's fast asleep because he's just been fed. We're going to hit the road. Can I remind you, Charlie and me, t-shirts, mugs, bottle openers, key rings. We can personalize the mugs. You can get those different mugs with Charlie and me logos, and we can put your name on the mugs. Please check out charlieandme.ie and click on the shop link, and you'll see everything that's available there. That cyclist didn't go too far. He's gone back up that way again. So yeah, charlieandme.ie, and all of the money that we make, excuse me, out of the merchandise goes to funding this. Our trips for season 6. That is it from me, Aaron, from a sleeping Charlie Brown. Stay safe. Happy camping. Bye-bye.